Okay guys, got another knife review for you today. This is the habilis bush tool. Gotten a lot of use out of her. Had her right around 2 months or so. I really wanted to do a lot of field work with it before I did any kind of a review. But whenever you order this knife, you get a choice with either a kydex sheath or a leather sheath. I went with the leather. It comes with a dangler here you can equip to your belt. Just hang off, or you can equip to your belt with a scout style carry. You want to carry it like that. And this dangler just comes right off. You can screw it off. Same thing with all these screws. It's got a ferro rod holder here. Ferro rod did not come with it. I had to buy it separately, but it works pretty good. It's got a little space here. You can put some other items. I put a little sharpening stone in there. Just a cheap one for field maintenance. Comes with a button snap that fits really well. Okay guys, I wanted to give you kind of a closer look at the actual knife itself, along with the sheath. Talk about some of the specs of the knife. I'll start by saying that this knife has been used a lot. Whenever you get it, it looks a lot different. So keep that in mind, especially with that bow drill bearing there. Gotten a lot of use out of it. It looks a lot prettier whenever you first get it. But it costs right around the $199 mark. It's a little expensive, but it's worth it because it's going to last you a long time, if not a lifetime. It's 10 1/4 inches overall length, 5 1/4 inch blade, 3/16 inches thick, and it's made out of 1095 high carbon steel with a G10 handle and a pseudo Scandi grind with a secondary bevel. You can see those 2 lashing holes. If you want to make a spear or a kind of a small hatchet with it, you can do that. And you can use that anvil tip there to put against your leg for when you're using it as a bearing for a bow drill fire, or you can use it as a focus point if you're trying to baton wood with it to process firewood and things like that. I really like this ferro rod notch we got right here. It's great for stripping bark off of twigs too. It's also used for, taking strikes off of a ferro rod. That's pretty much what its main purpose is. You can see how it triangulates the spark. Doesn't damage the knife any at all. And it's also got a squared edge on the back of the knife, so you can strip bark off of trees, like a cedar tree. You can use it as a scraper if you're trying to process a hide. Just scrape with it. It's a pretty nice feature on it. And it's sharpened at a 27-degree angle. A lot of people don't mention that, but I like to. But overall, the knife in general, I really like it. I've done a lot of things with it. We're going to do some of those things here in a minute. But I really like this knife, how you can just choke up right here on it. You can really choke up on it if you need to do some fine carving and things like that. And you can use this down here to break open nuts and things. It's also kind of burred, or it's kind of got a bevel on it like the back of the blade. So you can use it to scrape out spoons and bowls, stuff like that. You notice that continuous curved blade is great for rocking back and forth with your cutting. Just wait for that type of deal. Chopping up vegetables, things like that. But we're gonna put this knife to some use and have some fun with it, guys, so just keep watching. Show you some of that batoning too. That you got some pretty good kindling for a fire. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that ferro notch right there. Show you guys how good it is at stripping bark off of twigs and sticks and things. You can see how stringy and fibrous that material is. Be great for a bird's nest. It wasn't so wet, it's a little bit wet, but I mean not all bark's going to be the same, so a lot of bark's not going to be as stringy as this. See how well that feather sticks. Show you guys this, how well this bow drill bearing works. It's just a piece of tulip poplar, guys. Wanted to do a new wood that you guys haven't seen yet. Found some tulip poplar a while back, so I figured I'd use it. As you can see, we got our smoke still going. See that ember burning pretty strong. It's a little blurry, but that's pretty much the last test we're going to do today. One takes the most energy to do, so thanks for watching my video, guys. Subscribe and I'll have a lot more like it.